Tigers, and welcome back to WCSN. I'm Sutton.
And I'm Griffin. Now let's send it to Emma with her story on the Wizard of Oz Children's Theater production.
Hey Tigers, I'm Emma with WCSN. Today I'll be meeting with the Children's Theater 3 class to see how they're preparing for their show Wizard of Oz next week. Let's head on in there.
So Wizard of Oz revolves around the story essentially of Dorothy lands in Kansas, and so she's gathering friends along the way on her trip to Oz in the Emerald City because she's going to ask the wizard to send her back home. Really fun children's story for children because there's a lot of fantasy if you think about it, because the friends she gathers along the way are a scarecrow and a tin man and a lion, and in real life those would never be able to talk really, and so she's gathering these friends along the way. And it's just a really fun story if you think about it in all the different aspects. I'm really excited about this role because, for one, Wizard of Oz is one of my all-time favorite musicals. And even though it's the play version, it's still a really big deal to me. It's also one of the bigger roles I've ever done, so it's a really good opportunity. So children's theater is essentially the learning of children productions as opposed to productions in themselves, which are usually more adults or even a range of ages, but it's specifically adapted for children. So our public performance is Wednesday, May 3rd at 7 o'clock, and then we have two elementary school performances the next day.
Well, that's all I have for you today, Tigers. I'm Emma with WCSN.
Thanks, Emma.
Now the rest of this newscast has been produced by Digital Media One. Please enjoy.
Thank you, Digital Media 2.
Now sending this to a small video on Earth Day.
This past Saturday was Earth Day. Let's hear some advice from an environmental club student on how we can help our Earth.
Some tips that I have for you guys, these are things anyone can do to help the environment this year on Earth Day. One good thing to remember is reduce, reuse, recycle. I know we've all heard that, but what's most important about that is the order that we say those things. So the best thing you can do is reducing the amount of waste that you create. Don't even buy it, don't even waste it in the first place. Next thing you can do is reuse what you already have. Instead of throwing it out, find a new use for it in the same state that it already is in. And then finally, recycle. And at the high school, we only recycle paper and cardboard, so make sure that that's all you recycle. And in the cafeteria, you can recycle your bottle caps. It's super important to help the environment because that's where we live. All of us are affected by the environment and by our climate and certain things like that. So it's really good to make sure that you are making conscious steps to help mitigate those problems by reducing, reusing, and recycling, and any other ways that you think you can help the environment. Plant a tree, go out and garden, be nice to animals. These are all things that help everyone, everything on our planet.
Now we're going to head over to Liam with the weather.
Hello, Tigers. I'm your school meteorologist, Liam Watkins, and I will be giving you your weekend weather forecast for Warsaw, Indiana. As we head into this weekend, conditions will stay very similar to the past week, with temperatures on Saturday ranging from a high of 63 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 42 degrees. Saturday will also bring lots of clouds and some possible rain in the late afternoon. Saturday, many of our school's spring sports teams will be playing. Conditions will be very similar to last week, so all morning games will have a good day of playing weather. On Sunday, it's going to get much cooler after a cold front comes through Saturday. There will be mostly cloudy skies, and temperatures will range from a high of 48 degrees to a low of 39. Moving into next week, Monday will bring more cool weather with cloudy skies and a high of around 48 and a low of 40. Tuesday will be much of the same with temperatures ranging from 52 to 39. On Tuesday, you can also expect some rain showers in the late day. Over the rest of the week, you can expect a lot of similar weather with it staying cool and cloudy. That's it for this week's newscast. Liam Watkins with WCSN.
Hello, WCHS. I'm Jacqueline, and today we'll be talking about national days that are happening today. The first one is National Arbors Day, which means it's the last Friday of April. Another one is National Workers' Memorial Day, which is to embrace the action of workers that have been killed, disabled, injured, or made unwell by their work. Another one is also National Blueberry Pie Day, We have this day because blueberry harvest begins in April and it's the end of it. And finally, we have National Brave Hearts Day. This is to honor the families that are dealing with pediatric cancer and to support the friends and family involved with that child's life. This is all from me. I've been Jacqueline with WCSN.
Thanks, guys.
Now we're going to be sending it over to the Animal Welfare League.
Hey Warsaw Tigers, I just want to talk to you about the Animal Welfare League. There are hundreds of animals in need of homes or foster families. If you're interested, visit their website, awlwarsaw.com. Remember Tigers, adopt, don't shop.
That's all the news we have for you today.
Thank you for your time, Tigers, and we'll see you next Tuesday.